I want you to imagine something. It's 2009. You go on your mom's iPad and download the hottest new game on the App Store, Angry Birds. The gameplay was as simple as you could imagine. You slingshot birds at pigs. There were no other transactions for the game at the time, just simple gameplay with no interruptions. Flash forward around 14 years or so. It's 2023, and one of the most popular games in the App Store is a Match 3 game. That wouldn't be an issue if there weren't already hundreds before. Alongside this, the game is loaded with microtransactions and ads. Even the advertisements for the game are nothing like the game shown. But how did we even get to this point? What happened? But what were the ones like before? Let's go ahead and compare mobile games back then to the games that we have today and see what really changed. Fruit Ninja was a game where you had to slice as many fruits as possible with your finger, but you have to avoid bombs. If you let 3 fruits fall or hit 3 bombs, then you lose. This game is dynamic and difficult. You could add more fruits or more bombs to take care of. It's easy to pick up, but hard to master. Jetpack Joyride was a game where you could hold the screen to move your little character up or down. More obstacles and faster speeds were introduced as you move on throughout the game. Easy to pick up, hard to master. Cut the Rope was a game where you had to slice ropes to get the candy to Om-Nom. As you progressed through the game, gimmicks like the spider and having to time your rope cutting was introduced, therefore making the game harder. Easy to pick up, hard to master. Where's My Water was a game where you had to delete sand in order to drag water down the screen in order to satisfy this crocodile. As time went on, the levels got harder and harder. Easy to pick up, hard to master. Angry Birds was a game where you had to throw birds at pigs in order to pop them. Over time, the levels get harder and harder. Easy to pick up, hard to master. Do you see the trend here? All of these games could be enjoyed by casual and hardcore players alike. And I only mentioned 5 games. There are tons more games that were easy to pick up and hard to master. The games could be extended with multiple levels, therefore making the players happier. This was during a time where developers didn't care about the profits. They only cared about the player. Unfortunately, however, that time is long gone. Nowadays, the most popular genre of mobile gaming are the Match 3 games. I found this YouTube playlist of Match 3 games. There are thousands of the exact same game, just made by different people. And I am not kidding when I say thousands. All of these games function the exact same way. You get past the title screen, you do level 1, and then...
Oh man, what the hell? Oh my god, no way!
They try and trick you by saying that an item is worth $100 or something, while in reality, you can't base an in-game item's price if there's always a sale for it. That's manipulative marketing. Alongside this, a lot of these games become impossible after a certain amount of levels. Unless, of course, you slide them $1 or $2 per level. This is to attract the player's senses of, oh, I've come so far, why not give up now? Let me just spend $2. Oh, I did it again. I'm gonna spend another $2 now. And then it keeps going until they've spent thousands on that game. But we're only at the tip of the iceberg. Let me introduce you to the Trend Riders. These games are fixated on the hyper-casual market. They're purely only made for YouTubers to make 1 or 2 videos on them, and then for the game to be abandoned in a month. And then they start the process all over again. A lot of these games feature popular characters in order to attract young audiences too. Oh my god, guys, is that Glamrock Freddy? Is that Huggy Wuggy from Poppy Playtime? Is that Blue from Rainbow Friends? But they're golden for some reason? These are the games that are most common in the App Store. They're the kinds of things that you see in those Family Guy clip compilations. They're all incredibly easy to make, can be mass-produced, can be monetized, and are hyper-fixuated to the hyper-casual market. What's worse, some of these games are starting to include you know what? Yes, now you can finally do 6:9 in your mobile game experience. I'm not even sure how this is legal anymore. If the target audience is kids, why do they have 6:9 in their game? All of these games also have stuff like, multiply your coins by 100 times if you watch this advertisement. And even if you say no, they'll play an advertisement anyway, just so that they can make money. Your choice does not matter. They're cash grabs. Like, they're not even trying with a lot of these. This is what mobile gaming has become. So what's beyond this? The internet is forever changing. Markets evolve, demographics change, and directives one year can be completely different the next. The era of these old games like Angry Birds originally appearing are gone, and with the directive that some of these companies have, I don't think this renaissance will come back anytime soon. Once in a blue moon, a new mobile game will show up that's actually good. However, the other 99% of them aren't so lucky. With today's mobile games advertising 6:9 to kids, it's unknown if we're actually going to have appropriate games anymore, or if the App Store will be predatory. However, I still have the hope that someday, mobile gaming will be good again. Thanks for watching this video! I love talking to people about these bad mobile games and why they're just cash grabs all around, and I'm glad that I finally got the chance to share that opinion with a lot of people with this video. If you want to see more content in this style, please subscribe so you know when my next video is. And with that, I will see you all later.